Dude, I can't take this. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's be peacing.
Bad, if I want it, bet I got it. If I don't bet, all I gotta do is go. Get, stay about my business. Ball till I fall. Floss until I finish. I did go. Get, stay about my business.
I think I heard a teacher. I got this. Follow me.
Ground, all I wanna do is ball. Put my money over, put my hustle overall. Louis down to the draw. Louis Vuitton kid, got a mad hat, a swagger. I'm the stupid dumb sick. With a group of young, then they stupid dumb fit. I'm the man.
You darn kids, you'll never get away with this.
A sophisticated convict, superficial, still official, multi-million dollars. Money is the object.
We heard about your plan.
We want in.
All right, you guys got us. Come here. On behalf of WCVH and OJM Productions, this is CV Today.
Good morning. Today is Wednesday, April 8th, cycle day 2.
Now over the bend with some more announcements.
Thank you. The quote of the day today is, "Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage," by Anais Nin. The weather for tomorrow will be rainy with a high of 48 and a low of 45. Lunch for today is sweet and sour chicken with a hot combo of Subway. Lunch for tomorrow is pancakes with a hot combo of cheeseburger. Now over to headline news.
Russian hackers in recent months broke into sensitive parts of the White House email system. They could even see parts of the president's schedule not disclosed to the public in real time. The hackers are believed to be working for the Russian government. And according to U.S. officials, they pulled off one of the most serious cyber breaches of U.S. government agencies. This breach is one reason why U.S. intelligence officials recently increased warnings about the cyber threat from Russia. The White House disclosed suspicious activity in its unclassified email systems in October, but officials say even unclassified emails contain sensitive information valuable to foreign spies. The hackers got in first by breaking into the State Department's email servers. Then they tricked someone into giving them access to the system serving the executive office of the president. Federal agencies are now warning employees to beware of so-called phishing emails. These appear to come from trustworthy email accounts, but actually contain malicious software, which gives hackers the ability to take over their computers.
Have you ever considered traveling abroad? If so, now is your chance. Ms. Hunter will be leading a trip to Europe next summer. The trip includes a 9-day tour of England and Scotland. Interested students should stop by Ms. Hunter's room for more information and attend the information session during Flex on April 14th. The library's March Madness reading event announces the winner. The Blood of Olympus, the final book in Rick Riordan's The Heroes of Olympus series, edged out unbroken in the championship round. Thanks to everyone who participated by reading and voting. Now over to an announcement from LitMag.
Okay, my name's Kara from Literary Magazine. I'm just here to tell you about a couple things. One is all submissions are due by Friday. We need submissions because we need your work to publish. All of the art submissions need to be taken straight on with good lighting, and our magazine will be published in print, physical copies, and everyone that gets in the magazine will be getting a copy, and they will be sent to different people. And that's it, basically.
Student council applications can be picked up outside of room 103. Each applicant should pick up a blue and yellow packet. Be sure to read all the directions thoroughly. There is a limited number of openings for next year's student council. Therefore, not everyone who applied will be accepted. This is a change from last year, and we want to make sure people are aware of it. All applications are due by April 24th. Late applications will not be accepted. Again, pick up applications from the mailbox outside Mr. Shank's room 103. If you have any questions, see either Mr. Shank or Miss Mack. Do you dream of a career as a professional pilot, manager, aviation engineer, or aircraft technician? If so, even if you are just looking for something fun to do, come out and check the Lancaster Airport open house on April 9th in the main terminal from 6 o'clock to 8 p.m. Now for the word of the day.
The word of the day is asunder. Asunder means apart or divided.
I can't rip this paper asunder!
I can rip this whole stack of papers asunder.
That was your word of the day. Now back to the anchors.
Attention all TSA members. There will be a meeting in room 156 on Thursday the 9th at 3 o'clock. This is a mandatory meeting for all those attending the state conference next week. If you cannot attend, please see Mr. T. Thomas. Congratulations to the current juniors who were elected officers for next year. President Alana Dixon, Vice President Megan Keel, Treasurer Chris Martin, and Secretary Krista Musser. Now over to today's Career Week video.
Now for your career video of the day.
Hello CV, I'm Bridget Mead. I'm the special education teacher up at room 210 in the support room. And around me, you can see all the different jobs I've had through my life. And I just wanted you to know that I actually didn't start out in education. I thought I was going to go into fashion. No idea why. But I realized shortly after my first year of college that that wasn't really my thing. And if you can tell by all the different things around my head, the ones in red kind of deal with education and why I chose special ed. Especially my mom. My mom was a teacher, and I was making photographs and cutting out, letters since I was probably 4 years old. But I also wanted you to mention like the things in green. Those things in green are probably sometimes more important than the ones in red, because those are the things that actually taught me different skills that I use every day. For instance, waitressing and bartending. It's patience, learning about different cultures, how to deal with different types of people. Those I have to use every single day in education. So any job that you get, believe it or not, you have to learn what skills you can take from it and move on with your career. And the last thing I have to say is don't ever be embarrassed to ask questions. Make sure that you try different things, even different classes here at CV, to figure out what really, really is your interest. And if you make a mistake, like I did in going into fashion, just admit it and move on and try to really figure out what you really want to do. Good luck, CV. Happy career day.
Okay, hi. My name is Miss Mack, and I teach math here. Okay, so some other jobs I've had before I started teaching, I was a waitress, I was a bank teller, I was a sales associate, I was a nanny, and I also did a short stint at Chick-fil-A. I had to see what all the fuss was about, and I love that place. So a couple things that I learned through working all those other jobs, probably the big thing was just time management and responsibility. When I was in college, I sometimes would work like 2 jobs at once. I think even for a couple months I had 3 jobs. So that really requires the ability to manage your time well, make sure you get the work done that you need to for school, and also show up at your job on time. I also learned how to work with people, especially as like a waitress and a bank teller. You have to make sure you make the customers happy, especially when you rely on your tips. And the reason why I became a teacher was obviously for the money. That's why I do this. No, I'm kidding. I do it because I like kids and I like math, so I thought it'd be a great combination of 2 passions that I have. And that's everything.
One of my careers that I had in the past, I guess only 6 years ago, was I was a roller coaster ride operator at Hershey Park, and that was the longest summer of my life. It actually helped me with public speaking. I was almost deathly afraid of talking to people and interacting with people, and that definitely helped me boost my esteem up to talk to people, and that's what my job is basically, is teaching students. One story that happened, well, we did this often. I worked the roller coaster, the Great Bear, and you wore a harness around your body and your feet were dangling. And if there was a group of obnoxious kids, we would lock them in, make sure that they were all locked in, and they thought, okay, it's time to go, it's all secure. And then we would push a button, it would pop them all back open. They would start freaking out and, you know, worried that we were gonna start the ride while their harnesses were up in the air. But we made sure that they were gonna be put back down, but we just wanted to freak them out a little bit. I guess it was kind of mean. So if you were there 6 years ago, sorry, but had to keep ourselves entertained somehow. So I guess that summer job of mine was definitely, it helped me with my fear of public speaking in my career choice.
National Honor Society information sheets are now available for rising juniors and seniors. Completing the information sheet is a requirement if you would like to be part of the National Honor Society. Information sheets can go to the Conestoga Valley High School website, clicking on current students and locating the National Honor Society page. You can also locate the information sheet directly by going to www.conestogavalley.org/NHS/app. You must complete your information sheet by May 15th. Information sheets submitted after the date will not be considered for the upcoming school year. If you have questions or would like further information, please contact Mrs. Hunter in 106. Now over to this week's viral video.
Now for your viral video of the week.
Today that's gonna change, because today we dance!
That was your viral video.
There's an away junior high track and field meet against Cedar Crest at 4, dismissal at 2. There's an away softball game against Effort at 4:15, dismissal at 2:25. There's a home baseball game against Effort at 4:15. This is the game of the week. So come out and support the Bucks. Now over to sports highlights.
Base stay hitting, pull up slam dunk on them like Blake Griffin.
Along with Tim Duncan. Lob pass inside. There is Leonard from the weak side, the two-hand going into tonight's play. And they have a tougher schedule than do the Thunder. Here's Leonard outside for three, his second three of the evening. Kawhi Leonard coming, grabs it up into front court. He'll challenge Singler with a jab and the follow-away jumper on the baseline. Kawhi Leonard, sixth that comes to Manu Ginobili. Duncan slips the screen to Joseph for the last look. Got it. Corey Joseph knocks down a three-point shot. We'll get the start here in the third. Parker on the bench. Kawhi Leonard outside, triggering for three. Line drive, base hit. Norris scores. Alonso delivers. The Padres lead 3. And he hits a deep drive to right field. To the wall as Camp is gone. Oh, my. Moyer seeking his first Padre hit. Chops it to the right side and throw. There's his first base hit, and it delivers the tie-breaking run over to third. Ground ball sharply and through. On a double by Derek Norris. His second hit of the night, and the Padres with a 3 spot here in the 9th take a 6-3 lead.
That's all the announcements we have for you today.
On behalf of WCVH, I'm Adrian.
Alongside Jake.
And this is CV Today. Have a Wisdom Teeth Wednesday.